guys, I have a story. We're having another story time for you guys, and I'm really excited because, well, I haven't told you guys the story before, but we're just gonna do it anyway because I thought this is like a past story kind of thing about my past, and it's kind of crazy, but I just really wanted you guys to actually hear it from me. So I don't remember what year it was, but I think it was, I don't know, probably like 4 years ago or something like that. I don't remember. But anyway, so basically, it was me and my sister and my wonderful dad, and we actually went to visit my dad's sister. We got to stay there for the weekend and all that, and because I haven't seen my aunt in like such a long time, and then so you're doing that face again.
I know.
And so then what happened was I actually had a good time with my uncle. I had fun with my cousins and all that. They're just my cousins are just they went crazy.
Not too crazy.
Oh, especially when they're wrestling.
Oh boy.
My gosh.
Oh boy, I made never.
Yeah. Anyway, so then what happened was, I actually got to spend time with my dad and all that, and I was like laid on the floor because actually my aunt actually had a guest room like right next to our house and all that, like right next to our house. And we got to stay there, and I had a good night's sleep and all that. And of course, I always had my phone near me most of the time, and all that. And so
I hate that. Drives us nuts.
Yeah, especially because you guys know it's November, so
PR month.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Black Friday is coming up, you guys.
Just around the corner.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, so anyway, so back to the story is, so there was some crazy experience I had, but, anyway, so then after I actually got, and then we actually had, because I was talking to my mom, and she wanted to actually meet us at Taco Bell. So we actually met them there, but then because before they came over, I had to go to the restroom and all that, and I actually had a flip phone by then. I didn't have an iPhone and all that. It was my very first phone, you guys. It was my very first phone I ever had. And so you're doing that face again.
I know.
Go ahead, you better answer it.
Okay,
over there.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway, so like this is like actually my story. So then what else happened was I actually got to I had a good time and everything, and I kind of knew what was gonna happen, but not like physically what was gonna happen. And so after I went to the restroom and all that, after I washed my hands and all that, and I went back to the car because my dad had to like rent the car and all that, and he was actually visiting from Florida. And so then later on, I actually got to and so because like right after they came, and I just like quickly got out of the car and all that, and me and Kay were like putting our stuff in the car and all that, and then I don't know what, I remember like something actually happened, like my stepdad, my biological dad was saying something to my stepmom, which is kind of crazy, and then what happened was, like, I don't know what else happened, and then they were saying stuff, like really like mean stuff to each other, which is kind of crazy, and then like later on, they were just like staring at each other, and then like they were like looking at each other, and I was talking to both my dads, and I was like, Dad, and I was like, oh, and then I thought they would be like, and my mom had the phone, and she was like, I have 911. I actually have 911. All I just have to do is press the call number. I press this call, and it was like actually crazy, you guys. Like it was absolutely crazy, and so I don't know, my mom was just like talking to the police, and I was like, Mom, just like, you don't have to like actually call the police or something like that. And so I was just like completely scared. I was like completely scared. I thought like something really, really bad was gonna happen. I was like, oh my god, please don't let anything bad happen. And I was like crying, and then I was like, stop crying, be a big girl, stop crying. Like he really said that. It like, you guys, like that's how I looked. Like I was just like, and I was like, you can't tell me to, like, you can't tell me not to cry. I'm a big girl. I can cry whenever I want to. And I was like, I was gonna say like, I'm just gonna say like, shut up, Dad. Like you can't tell me to stop crying. And so and then when I went to the car, and I was just like completely emotional, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like I don't know what to do and all that, and I was just like, great. And so then I went back to the car, and then I was just like, I locked the door because my dad was like I think he was like right outside of my door, and he's like come here, come here. And I was like, every time he does that, I feel like I'm actually in trouble, or if I do something wrong or made him upset or something.
You know what, seriously, I don't like those finger gestures.
I don't like that, or like this.
They do that at work too. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
No, it's just.
Guess what they call them?
Yeah, totally disrespectful.
It's totally disrespectful.
Totally.
Totally. Oh, shut up!
Alright.
And, anyway, so then, later on, and then I was just like, I was trying to like hold it together and everything, and I was just like, okay, I'll just try to hold it together. And I was completely scared, and my dad was like, he was like, because Katie was like over here, I was right here, and my dad was like right over here in the middle, like right here, and he was like, okay, like here, like Sarah, Katie wanted me to actually give you her iPod, and I was like, oh, like thank you and all that, and I was like, I was so happy, I was happy, but at the same time, like I just want to like do that. It's just like I want to punch him, like go, like what Aaron does. No, you're fine.
Seriously though, being hit is just not.
No, you're still a beanhead.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Anyway, so then, but yeah, I was just, and then went back to the car, and then I was like completely crying. My dad, my stepdad was actually, he wanted me to say goodbye, and I was just like, I wanted to say no, like I don't want to say, I just want him to leave, like I don't want to see him and all that, and so I just like, that's what I did. I'm like, he goes, bye, Sarah, and I'm like, bye. And so then I went back to the car, and I locked the door, and I was just like sitting there, and I was just like kind of panicking. I'm like, what happened? And then I just like let my feelings just like burst out. I left the door open and just like cried, and so I actually cried very emotionally, and then yeah, it was just that was like the most crazy experience, you guys, I've ever had, ever. But anyway, guys, we're gonna do a part 2 of this video, but because Ronnie has to go pretty soon.
Exactly right now, actually.
Yeah.
Sorry,
so
I'll come back on the 26th, I think. The next hangout. The week after this one.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys actually liked this video, and tell this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to, if you guys haven't checked out me and my channel, go and check it out. It will actually be right down the description box down below. And if you also guys don't forget to comment down below what other kind of, if you guys would like us to do more story time or what.
Feel free to do it.
Yeah.
Feel free.
And yeah.
Because we love to hear what you suggest.
Yeah. And if you guys have it, yes, just let us know. If you guys would let us know if you guys would like us to do a sour challenge. It's gonna be actually on our channel pretty soon.
Oh yes.
Yep. Shut up! So, yeah. And I love you guys, and we'll see you guys
on our next video.
Bye!